All right, welcome. Today, we're tackling a huge decision for any business: how to pick the right SEO agency in India. With the digital world getting crazier and more competitive every single day, we're going to build a playbook for you, a clear framework to find that perfect partner who can actually drive real growth for you in 2026. So, let me ask you something. You've got this amazing product, right? A great service, but do you ever get that feeling that the right people just aren't finding you? It's a super common frustration. Potential customers are out there right now searching for exactly what you sell, but your business is just gone, buried on page 5 of Google, which basically means you're invisible. And here's the tough reality for 2026. The old tricks, they just don't work anymore. Google's algorithms are always changing. The competition online is fierce, and honestly, users are just way smarter about how they search. So just, stuffing a few keywords on your website, that's a one-way ticket to getting completely lost in the noise. The game has totally changed. Which brings us right to the heart of the modern SEO challenge. See, it's not just about getting found anymore. It's about being seen as the most credible, the most helpful, the most relevant answer to whatever your customer is looking for. And why is this such a big deal? Well, because in India's absolutely booming digital economy, SEO has become the single most reliable and cost-effective way to get in front of customers who are ready to buy. I'm talking about people with high intent. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new startup, a small business, or a giant enterprise. Nailing your organic search strategy is your ticket to real, sustainable growth. Okay, so how in the world do you find the right partner to help you with all this? The very first step is to realize this isn't about finding just any good agency. It's about making a strategic choice. The real key is finding the type of agency that fits your business goals and where you are on your growth journey. And what's so cool about this slide is how it breaks it all down for you. Think about it. If you're in a crazy competitive field like fintech or e-commerce, you probably need a data-led growth agency, right? Someone who connects every single SEO action directly to your bottom line. But if you're a bigger company that needs a really solid, scalable program that can grow with you, then an enterprise-grade partner is your best bet. For all the startups and small businesses out there, you'd be looking for an agency that offers affordable, high-impact packages to get you off the ground. And hey, if you're worried about what's next, you'd want to go with an AI innovator who really gets this new world of generative search. Laying it out like this makes it so much easier to see where you fit. Okay, let's dive into the good stuff. Now that you've got an idea of the type of agency you might need, here's the actual playbook. This is your step-by-step guide for really evaluating and picking the right one. This is literally your checklist. Don't let them get away with just saying they do SEO. No. Ask them, do you have experience in my specific industry? Can you handle the tricky technical stuff? And what about content? Is it just random blog posts, or is it a real strategy built to make you an authority? You've got to demand to see their case studies. And this is a big one. Insist on a custom strategy. None of that one-size-fits-all nonsense. So step 2 on that checklist was assess technical SEO expertise. And you hear that term thrown around all the time. But what is it, really? Well, think of it like the foundation of your house online. It's all about making sure search engines can actually find, crawl, and understand your website without any trouble. This is the nitty-gritty stuff: site speed, security, fixing those core web vitals Google is obsessed with. Honestly, without a strong technical foundation, even the most amazing content in the world is going to fall flat. Now, what's really interesting is we can actually boil that entire playbook down to 5, let's call them absolute non-negotiables. If you're looking for a genuinely top-tier partner for 2026, these are the qualities they absolutely positively have to have. This really paints a picture of what a modern SEO partner looks like, doesn't it? They need proven technical skills, period. Their content can't just be good, it has to be built around demonstrating authority and trust. They need to know the specific markets you're trying to win. And this is huge. They have to have a plan for AI and what's called SGE, the Search Generative Experience. That's how Google is putting AI right into search results. So if your agency doesn't have a strategy for that, they're already behind. And finally, their reports have to talk about what really matters: business results, revenue, not just fluffy numbers like traffic. We just mentioned EAET, and it's so important to get this. It stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. It's basically the checklist Google uses to decide if your content is actually credible and worth showing to people. With all the AI-generated stuff flooding the internet, proving your real human experience isn't just nice to have anymore, it's how you survive and win. A great agency gets this. They don't just write articles, They build a whole strategy to prove to Google you're the real deal.
Okay, let's get to the final and maybe the most important point of all. Why getting this decision right isn't just some quick marketing fix. It's a long-term investment that is going to pay you back in huge ways.
And this right here is the ultimate payoff. It's about so much more than just rankings. A great partner brings in the right kind of traffic that actually becomes leads and customers. They boost your brand's authority, which, by the way, makes all your other marketing work better. But the best part? It's an asset that compounds. The effort you put in today keeps paying off for months, even years down the road, giving you this amazing return on investment without having to constantly pump more money into ads. It's all about building real, lasting value.
So, let's just end on this thought. A truly great SEO partner isn't just fiddling with your website pages. They are building a powerful, durable growth engine for your business. So the real question you got to ask yourself is, are you just optimizing pages? Or are you ready to build an engine that's going to power your business into the future?